Ngeba obululu era nagamba ne muntu yamuwayiriza ndiye bamuge badda covid-19 nagamba agenda kuba nti ajjamu akasimbi.
Let me tell you.
President yagambi President Museveni operation yasinga okuba ngeba akalulu.
Yes.
Era yakabba
inchimanyi no
violence.
Bobi Wine Museveni akaluka Buganda yakaifiiriza.
Yega bakamu.
No Museveni lost. Yes. Museveni lost. Yes, Museveni. No, I know. Museveni, first of all, lost in Uganda. In political science, we have two terms: being defeated and losing. Losing means you are embarked on self-destruction. But minister be Mukampala, ngabati gumya batembe. Ba minister be Mukampala ngabati kumye baboda boda. Ba minister be Mukampala ngono nali manyi nti abayine emitwe ne baba banene nedda mukama si nali manyi ujo kisakani ate nali ndowooza nti kisaka abaana balizi bategeera tagula jirita kisaka talina magezi. When Bobi Wine is threatening to attack the city, you attack Owino. Can you bring a Western woman? Bukedde namuwandiikako abantu ngamo avaluddawa Owino market belongs to Buganda. African politics rotates around ethnicity. Basajja balaba, he supported Basajja balaba to take over the abattoir. Ente z'abaki nituyinza kukwata Owino. Abasajja b'omuwindo bagula akatale kaabwe nali manyi nti abayina emitwe eminene baba bagezi nedda kisaka mutwe gukko nambi maybe weak ng'omutwe si munene is being used by the mafias. Museveni, where could we get votes? No Gobernaduli. No leta Chiwanda muliro.
Atenze mmanyi.
Yes. Ya team ye yalishi. And I'm telling you, unless Museveni understands why he lost in Buganda. He lost in Buganda. NRM will never have liberate an inch in Buganda. Why? When you see Chigongo liberating Nankabirwazi statement kukadaga Museveni achitegere for us political of symbolism. Chigongo is not a usually excited man. No, that's my daughter. My daughter. Onomwala avuma yani. No leta kusasire nenkola ya taxi. No leta eguni echekivuka kiyiga. No Gobernaduli for us. Bad money drives good money away. Did you see me participating in the campaign? No. Buganda, we are arrogant fellows. You cannot lose tukuleka tulimu informal sector. No kwate nyanja nojiwamba, no pakubantu, enuni gagweje twala. How many orphans does Museveni know? How many orphans? Olina akugamba ekyobusiru. Mbo obutimba tubuwokeza. Why do you ban obutimba? If you don't want, let us assume you don't want to produce children. A country that wants to produce children castrates men. You castrate men. If you want to stop obutimba, get omusajja omumu buze mubugulawa. Chanda. I used to respect Chanda. Get the source. Bebabuleta nebabwocha. Bebabuleta nebabwocha. Ate bonna tebabwocha. Baddira abantu nga 10 bebabuwadde nebwocha bubiri. Naye nkugamba how can a sensible man say a sensible Muslim say Timbizi bw'oba togiguze ku poko joint ugiria. If fishing younger fish is illegal in Uganda, is an abominable tikiriibwa, how can you say ate ebyennyanja bwe mubikwata mubiwamba? You are stupid, you are idiot, you are fools.
Mukama we yagambye nti abapulisha babba kaluluke batya bakwetingawo embere ya violence.
Nankabirwa Museveni yebajjagalanga Nankabirwa ne mukoddomi we wabwoko. These are the people who have finished him. Nankabirwa, instead of gerrymandering constituencies in Buganda, she concentrated on gerrymandering constituencies in the West. if these constituencies in Buganda were gerrymandered, Amiri yakyambadde nafuna constituency, nono mwana nafuna constituency. 2, Museveni gave a lot of attention to musicians. Bamulabye kakagombya akalina omutwe kalinga biringanye yalemala Jeno Kayanja Jeno Sale bali mu bayimbi be babayamba kamasanyalaze ne kafuga enene kano osemanyi kenge gundi nafuga enene mumpadde ki. Do you know that I'm a deciding factor in this country? The way you treat me, the way Museveni treats me is a factor. Bano basasula omwana ono abakoledde no. I saw in the sowing the mustard seed. I translated Museveni's book, Sowing the Mustard Seed. He was praying, I don't know his role. The book is called Julius Caesar. Cassius and Brutus under the influence of Cassius, plotted to kill Caesar at the Capitol. Caesar was moving in Rome. He found a person. Caesar, be aware of the age of March. Abaloma balina ebyebikiro byabwe. Sayanaga empukuzi wandudde emirambo. Comets are seen on the sky. I've seen a lion. Bino bisembulinga ki? Waliwo agenda okufa. Kale weewuunye. Abaloma n'Abaganda bafaanagana. Abaganda kasabala kibunomu. Kibunomu omanyi mwe kiva? Kibonwa omu. You cannot by the time you tell somebody nti kikyo kiba kiwawize tukiyita kibu kyava mu kibonwa omu. Kakati komesi zalabika. Siza bwe yasanga omusajja alinga Mirundi n'agamba Museveni yoba Siza be aware of the age of March. What did he say? That be aware of the age of March. He is mad, as they usually dismiss him. Let him pass. Caesar nga bagenda mutta. Mukazi we n'aloota ekiro emirundi 3 nga batta Caesar. Caesar bamulinze ku mukolo ku Capitol. Kakati abaali abo nga tagenda genda. Ne batuma omukwano gwe serious. We are waiting you at the Capitol. Caesar n'amugamba. Let me tell you my friend. Mukazi wange had 3 dreams. Nga banzita ku Capitol. Which could have this in coffee. You see here. Natural God. Namuga Caesar. Now whatever to be abakazi. Women dream. Ha! Odio seno chibuliranza mukwano gwo. Chibulikeka kitya. Ndi Caesar yaze kubira to be amukazi we. But what people don't know, when Reagan survived the bullet, Nancy Reagan hired a magician in Nkofira. Nancy Reagan hired a magician who would decide Reagan's programs. This hat you see here, I'm a Fedi Dimaso in the traditional religion. I'm a chief priest. Kakati, Caesar agenda ne bamutta. Bamutya ku Capitol. Brutus n'agamba, I have not killed Caesar because I liked Caesar less. I liked Rome more. And I will face the same sword. Abaloma ne bayita mutabani wa Caesar bamuyitanga Antony. Antony n'akola speech. I have come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evils that men do, live to them. The good is often interred with their bones. Let it be to Caesar. The noble Brutus has said that Caesar was ambitious. If it were so, Caesar has gravely answered it. Here under live Brutus and the rest. But Brutus is the honorable man. You are moving Abaloma. Kuba Brutus yavaawo. Nebo basanga ejeria Antony. Lyasanga omulambo gwa Brutus. Bwe baali bagenda, Brutus wali mu final stage yaabwe. Batwala. If we meet again, we shall rejoice. If not, we shall say that the parting was well made. This day must end, the age of March. Kakati, Anthony n'amajege gasanga Brutus yefumisa ekiso kyeyasasiza ne bagamba what should we do. Bagamba Julius Caesar says we should accord Brutus a honorable burial, because if we don't, nature will stand up and say that this was a man. The public, whenever you intimidate me, whenever you attack my family, whenever you humiliate me, whenever you publish your newspapers, the public says this man has helped Museveni to survive. If he does not reward me, nature, President Museveni must understand. Yazanyo muzanyo kwa Julius Caesar, that when they found Brutus had committed suicide, killing himself with a sword, he used to kill Caesar. After vowing that I will use the same sword, a meeting is sat, and they said, Anthony's group, we must accord this man a honorable burial, because if we don't, nature will stand up and say, that was a man. Abantu bange, abantu babulijjo kubulaba bumunjoga, kandi nalagira bakuba omwana wange, kino kiyiga, nikije bagenda chitta, yiga will be killed. Museveni myself yiga. Abantu bagenda kucha emotoka, bagenda chikuba bachitte, bagenda baba serikali mu bamasasi. This is a message to the command of military force, military police. Basanga yigawon bagenda bakitte emotoka bajoche abaserikale bamasasi ba military police muri yakuba omwana wange oluba wa military police anga abantu gye bayina bagenda baba kyasa omutwe bakitere bakikuba omutwe motoka bajoche oba ya Museveni basiyani I'm telling you kakati nkubuulire Museveni bamubba
yayogedde n'agamba
yes
ntino opposition eteekateeka okubanga eremesa okulayira ekyokubiri wuliriza era n'okuba bo bennyini battingana bateeke bulemu tabaniwo okubuka opposition yamukubye
omanyi bano abasajja tebamanyi ebyuma byange bwe bikola basobola batya. Why don't you preempt them? Bamulimba bali bakandako. I can understand, let me tell you. President Museveni bamulimba. Waliwo Atochi, waliwo Mule, waliwo Nakalema. Their role is to sex reports. Me, I know, I can tell you. That Bobby Wine, somebody Nakalema gwe. Mufere eriwa agoba akamyu anonya atampeko ya kamyu nga babbi egundi. What did Nakalema do ku million 65 zebabba ku radio negundi? That one will be handed down like a gundi katika nkubuliza. Me I know. Bobby Wine receives on the daily basis information from government. Security. I told you that if Bobby Wine is honest, agenda abalege message eyajja ku simu ye nze byuma byange bikola nti fe tusindise gundi mayinja
manjagala okutuuka Bobby Wine bamugambira
I rang Bobby Wine nemuga when you go to gundi to kayunga bajja kuttirayo naga ngenda I'm protected nemugamba nayoloza Museveni yakuba nanga nti no Museveni si yankuba the mafia yes Museveni si yakuba Bobby Wine. These intelligence organizations are deceiving the president. Bagala muri amusende. Even if these people are killing themselves, you see, the president is falling into a trap. Na wandika akatabo kange, massacre in charge. UPC was advancing the same argument that let Museveni separate the people he killed in Luwero. Nafe tumulago obwafu obuwanga. UPC negamba, who emerges victor? The one who has killed more or the one who has been vanquished? Museveni byazimu. Naye nze nagenda nembagamba, let us look. I was in Luwero during that time. One, what exposes the army is that civilians were running towards the rebels. Tebali basiru. If the rebels were killing civilians, then naturally civilians. When you go to Chukuba Nimba, all of these places you go where they have scholars. These were government detachments. Yes, the wires. The bakusanga okuta abantu. Waliwo egundi olunya luwanvu nnyo Nakaseke mwe basulanga abantu. Waliwo essajja lyali ly'amaanyi and they don't have documented. Essajja baalisuulayo nga limanyi okusima kabbuli lyejjira ku bunankani bwe buti ne livaayo. They were dumping bodies mu ekyo ekinnya kye baali abajasi b'obuti kye baali basimye. Look, go to Mpondwe. You go to this place on Masaka Road where they used to kill people. Kakati, when the president says that these people are killing themselves, this is false information. Why? If they are killing themselves, you do nothing. Investigate and evidence reveals. What happens is, if a man has killed his wife, is the state that has the responsibility to investigate and pin down the man. Investigate. If I get information that the opposition is killing itself, then it gives me an advantage. Why? But what the president is talking about, I think, is a subterfuge. Because ever since he took over command of the special forces, negative publicity is leveled against the UPDF. The people are doing this are insiders in Museveni's state house to undermine Muhoozi. This is a succession battle.
Okay.
Yes. Can you say, let me tell you, people were banning about the Angabantu, the Baratuguis in Narufenya. Was Narufenya managed by Bob Wine's people?
No.
Easy. The notorious Chengera safe house managed by Bob Wine man?
No.
Yes. I write it here. Nemba gamba kana kataba nkaita state house cars. Ndi buli president wa Uganda bamulimba. Nanonya abalabe walala. Bob Wine yabba sente mu education. Or his agent. Ne babba sente za IP.
Yali ezengudo.
Bobi Wine yabba sente zengudo ba agent sibe. Kajina recruit. Bobi Wine is the agents.
No.
When Kagina sacked 700 Buganda, they are thieves, as if the word Bushuma is a Chiganda word.
No.
Therefore, no. Me, I cannot say what the president is must understand. Me, I know. Until you gundi mutwe. Bamitani owa Bobi Wine.
Edi Mutwe.
Edi Mutwe yali mugezi. Edi Mutwe wamuwanga obukadde 10 n'akuyisaawo mulingi ya security n'akulaga abantu. Ono gwe mubamu wakaluka people power. Hey, there was a network. Bobi Wine is surrounded by thieves as Museveni is surrounded by thieves.
Yana kubuza nti Bobi Wine ba MPs bana abalo ndibo bonna. Nga sikyabala bako.
Ate bana kugambye agenda kubafuga. Kubanga Bobi Wine nkugambye ti Bobi Wine yishuye siya crowds. Anybody who thinks nti ono Kalevo no Kazungu ono namulindyamu, anybody who joins the government as a minister would be losing. That's what I tell you. I'm more popular than these opposition leaders. Why? Uganda is now honest. How come nti nze Museveni gw'atalina kyawadde kubanga bwe bampa sente ngenda nenkola ebirala nina kubeera poor? How come nti Museveni gw'atalina kyawadde when I move in Kampala omwana wange yafunye overwhelming support? Ate kambabuulire kambabuulire kati nze I'm a chief priest in the traditional religion. All of the women who are married to me nabo babiyina. Mama we omwana naye abirina.
Mukikola mutya?
Anti cannibals. Have you seen a woman quarreling over the husband yalese omulambo, they marry from the same families. Bakanibos bemalinga kakati nanga ayina bino chief priest ayambala enkofire in the traditional religion. All of the women I have nabo babina.
President mukwano kwa yogede nagamba nti media fetu leso obuzimu gwanga era nakola yo monitor
anti chenkubulira
monitor egena mu kusenda okola ku ayagala
mukodomi we yajoga media era nakati mukodomi wa agamba agenda kujoli eyatwala ekifo kyange amutwale mu New Vision agenda goba n'abakoba agenda goba izi mukodomi we. Why? Museveni is hated by the media. Lwaki nti mukodomi we lwabwogo betugenda mu kalulu ngakola companies sente z'abantu tezigendayo. Museveni masikala out an audit buli mulundi mu kalulu banzi be bukadde bwange lukaaga tebansasula nkomewo mbakole amayi mad sente zange muziremedde mbuba temuwa sente kasa temuwa sente kakati kankibalageko kambalageko nti if you have a beautiful woman you are abusing nolowooza nti njemu mu transport. The woman can walk on foot. The woman can sell a kaboz and get money. Let me sell a kaboz. Because I have not benefited from you. Mukubi abana bange, mukubi mukazi wange. The only thing. Umayiru achinemera ku Museveni. Nti, as I told you, all ene wazana jensula. Bwebali bagenda okunzita they had arrived. Mbayina ku video nachi. Basindikayo waliwo abapolisi 10 abasulawo, but they cannot arrest my people gundi abo video njina ekyengera eri military police babiri egindi ekabalagala eri abapolisi bana kakati kyembuuza. That's why I support Museveni. Tuyina kyetuyita accidental benefits. As Museveni has not helped me, has not given me money nga bakusasira bani, at least he has protected my security. But I ask myself, who are those who want to kill me? They are in government, which means if I move from government and I join the opposition, I will need this security. I will not need this security. All of the problems I have been brought by my support to Museveni. So if I one morning and it will happen, omanya omupira nti gukyuka bano bali kubetukire basiru omupira kudekika na mutano gukyuka golo gyobadde okuuma n'ogitebamu gwekiri wale sirekete ko mupira wale tekete ko mupira nti defender gyobadde defending jealously omupira gukyuka n'agitebamu. I'm telling you, politics is soccer. It comes a time that a team you have a goal of the polo ghosts you have been jealously protecting, defending. When the match changes, you hit in this net. I take it that again. You have to know people. If you think that you can approach me, the motoka government. Do you know that I have vehicles at home? Buli makanga ngo ndaka ine motoka.
Wakongamba nomuzimu gwa muzeyi
nomuzimu gwa tata wangu gwina Mercedes Benz nafunye ne Mercedes empya. Yes, yes, era the history and the making boasted and said, because I have influence on government agencies, this man who is almost senile, I helped him. Ono gundi ali mu ministry wa treasury ne mugamba tagenda ko therapy. That's why I'm telling you, under this book I write, I'm telling President Museveni, if President Museveni does not tame the Imagingi Hitler, who doesn't want Katumba Wamala because it outshines him in the army, who does not want, the man said, I pity Nankabiru. The man said, I don't want Buganda. I don't want Easterners. I prefer working with the Northerners. Money must belong to Westerners. People like Ham should not have money. We got money where? If this young man, how can he invest? Atenda mugamba Ham. Ne mugamba toyingira bintu bya agriculture. The man, the Hitler in the making said, the African Hitler, the Ugandan Hitler said, Ham wa better 10 cent. Atema kamba police. Many people have talked to this man, and the man seems to be The professor described him as mad, as go no nina kye namuteeka ku mutwe nga Farao bwe yagaana okutaaba Isirayiri omwana ono omulenzi ono anjooze nnyo katulinde amalala gakulemberwa kigwo. Two things will happen in Uganda. In 2024, I've written in my book, Museveni to Hitler to Yugoslavia. In 2024, Uganda will disintegrate into like a Yugoslavia, still a Yugoslavia. When I tell you 10 things, I see 8. This arrogance, unattempt arrogance, where Museveni has failed to tame the subterfuge headed by his Muko. Wait, Uganda will disintegrate into several states. There will be a sub-army. I'm telling you, continue attacking my family. Nayo musajja eguni called yiga sibagana aba people power Bobi Wine munonywe sajja lino mulinonya mu masabo mulinonya mu mahoteli baba kuba amasasi musembere baba bakuba amasasi esajja lino liyina abakuumi baba bakuba amasasi mukize esajja litukuba amasasi